Hey Princess House, it's Lindabradley again. So I wanted to finally show you the new items that the company has brought out for January 2020. We're very excited. You know, I've been with Princess House a really long time, and one of the things that I've always loved about this company is the products. That's what got me started. I use pretty much everything and I love it all. The quality is bar none. The company guarantees everything. So you can be sure that whatever you take, you're going to love. So this year what they did was they really concentrated on healthy living, and they concentrated on helping our customers get what they've been asking for. So you'll see some new updated products, and I'll tell you the reasons why. We might as well start straight off with our knives. So we've had the knives in the collection for a really long time, and when they told us they were changing them without telling us what, we all got really nervous. But you know what? They did it once again. So what they did was they lightened them up a little bit. One of the things that they did was they have a little, it's hard to see, but they have curved, they're more curved. So when you go to rock, which is actually the best way to cut, it works better. They look exactly almost the same as the other ones. The handle still feels really nice and comfortable. They all come with the sheaths, and then of course you can use them in your knife block as well, but they have all different ones, and here's the best part, they've lowered the price. So they're more affordable, and they still come with that lifetime warranty. I'm very, very excited. There are 6 different new knives that you can use. We still have the block, and then we also still have the shears that work out really well. So you can get the knives just one at a time. I'm sure you'll be seeing some sales pretty soon. And then you'll also be able to buy them all in a set if that's what you like. So when you go to do food prep, a lot of you are into healthy cooking. The easier you can do your food prep, the faster you can get your foods worked, and it just makes it easier as well. So also what they did, again, last year they told us they were changing the gray in the silicone pieces, and we were nervous about that too. But again, they just did one step up. So these are all still, you'll feel the weight of them. They have the stainless steel base, they have the silicone tops. If you have plastic peels and splits and burns and melts. And this works up to like 375 degrees. They work great. So there's 4 new pieces. This is just the regular spoon. Let me see if I can show you. But then what they did, so here's the new ladle. And what they did was inside, there's a little marking, might be hard for you to see, but it's one exact cup. So when you're watching your portions, you can take it out of your pot and you know it's exactly 1 cup. That was a really cool thing to do. So here's the deep spoon. All right, this is a little bit different. You can see the size, and this is 1/2 cup. And again, they have it measured inside for you. And then last but not least, we have our new flat turner. And then this has a portion right here that says 3 ounces, so that when you have a piece of food, you know what it is. So these are all wonderful things to help you with your New Year's resolution, to help you with healthy cooking and enjoying it all. So sometimes when the company brings out a hostess special, because here's my little commercial, there is no company out there, none, that give you what Princess House does when you host your own party. Not only do we give you more hostess credits to buy whatever you want, but our hostess specials are phenomenal. And so sometimes the company comes out with a hostess special and they see how well it goes over, and then sometimes it ends up in the book. And this was one of those items. So this is a 1.75 quart tri-ply little saucepan. It's kind of the perfect size. This is good for your everyday meals. The tri-ply is just so pretty. The handles are pretty. I don't know if you can really see how nice it is. They all have little, there's that little, what do you call that? A steam release valve, so that when you're cooking, you don't have to cock your lid. You can just keep your lid straight and it just lets the steam out. These are gorgeous, and you can keep them pretty. Just wash them, keep your stove clean, and they're going to stay looking brand new. And of course, they have the Princess Heritage pattern in the lid, because who said that pretty can't be practical? So this was a hostess special, and now it's in the line and anybody can purchase it. So a lot of people have been asking for the smaller sizes, and that is a perfect example. Here is a current hostess special. Now this is brand new, but it is not in the line yet. Will it end up in the line? I can't answer that question. You'll just have to wait and see. But this is a current early bird special. on. It goes till January 18th when you submit $350 in orders. This is our wildly popular Vida Sana collection. These pieces all have on the top that little Nutri-Seal. You can use them traditionally or you can use them like a steamer. They're so cool. And again, this is 1.75 quarts in the Vida Sana. So right now, this one is a Hostess Early Bird, $24.95. There's still time to grab it, but this may show up in the line down the road. We just don't have the answer to that. Okay, so along with our healthy cooking, they have also added to the new healthy cooking set. So we already have the big one, the essentials. I'm not sure if you've seen that or not, but let me show you some of the advantages of these pieces. So first of all, in the bottom, I'm trying to see, sometimes with my lights you can't see what I'm trying to show you, but in the bottom there's two different circles, okay? One is for a tablespoon and one is for 2 tablespoons. So when you go to pour your oil in, you don't have to have a separate little tablespoon thing. That's one more thing to wash. You can just use your little circles and know where it is. So that's kind of cool. Also on the sides, there's measurements, okay, etched into the sides. And what's nice about these pieces is they stack. So here's the new set, but there's also a set that we already have in the book, and it is a 10-inch saute pan, a 3-quart stock pot, and a 5-quart Dutch oven. And they all sit together. They save 35% of room, and they were out last year as a brand new item. So this year they are still available as a set, but you can also buy them separately. You never could before. So now they are adding to the set, and this is the new one. So let me show you what this one has that's really cool. So again, they all stack together. This one is a 1 and 1.75 inch pot, but look at these pieces. See how they have the little pour spouts? And this is what the lids look like. So the lids have the strainers right in them. All these pieces do. So when you're cooking, they vent really well. And if you have something like vegetables in here and you need to pour off your extra water, you can strain it right in the sink and you don't even need a colander, all right? The next piece in this set is this is a 3-quart, a 3.5 quart, all right, so it's a little bit bigger. This one might be nice for your mashed potatoes or any of your larger foods, right? It's a nice good size. Same thing, all the same features. And then last but not least in this collection is a 8.5 inch saute pan. And same thing, this has the same strainer lid, right? And the lid fits all 3 pieces. Comes with 2 lids. So you can do that as well. Good. And then again, it stacks up. So again, this right now is a hostess bonus, and you can take advantage of this when you host your party. This one you have until the end of January. I should know the price, but I don't. I'm going to say off the top of my head, I will correct myself. I want to say $79.95 when you have a $550 show. Hold on, I can grab it real quick. Sorry about that. Hey, I was right. Woo-hoo-hoo. $79.95 when you have a $500 show. It is not, and it's for all 3 pieces and the lids. This is not in the catalog right now. It may show up in the future, but I will tell you this. Even if it does show up in the future, you're not getting all 3 pots for $79.95. So consider hosting a party. Now, when I say hosting a party, you can do it 3 different ways. You can invite me into your home and I'll do a cooking class for you. We have a super lot of fun doing that. You can just take a book around and do book orders with your family and friends. And you can also do an online show where I literally will do a live presentation for your people. I start a group for 1 week. I post every day, and at the last day, I literally do a live presentation for everybody, and you get full credits for that. So no matter where you live, we can do that. So take advantage of it, because I'm telling you, nobody treats you like Prince's House does. And you don't get that till you have your show. Once you have your show, I always tell my hostesses, the hardest part about having a show is picking out what you want for free. Because once I say to you, oh, you have like $250 to spend, they're like, I don't know what I want. And they're going through the book. All right. Second of all, I do want to show you that we do have a brand new book. Woo, woo. Oh my gosh. One of these days, I am going to break something. Okay, so we do have a brand new book. If you want one, just let me know. I'm happy to send one to you, and you can see all of the new products. A couple of the things they did new, they really just changed. So this is our tall beer mug. We've had it in the past, and again, I'm not sure if you can really see the pattern. This is the Moderna pattern. So we used to have the full Princess Heritage pattern that had like the whole flower on it. The lids show that. Let me see if you can. Again, it's going to be really hard for you to see, but you might be able to see that it has the full flower on it. And so now we have the Moderna, which just doesn't have that full flower. It's just kind of like the leaves. So they basically took two of the pieces that were already in the book, the tall beer mugs, and these are called the grande glasses, and they just made them with the new pattern, which is called Moderna. So we've had these in the book. They've just updated them, okay? Another new item that they added that I really love, this is the Amalia. Can you see the pattern? I can't tell. I hope you can. Yeah, there you go. So this is the Amalia. We have the flatware. It's a really nice feel. It's not too heavy. And these are beautiful for your everyday or fancy, whatever. But now they have soup spoons. Can you see how nice and large they are? People love soup spoons, and they go with anything. A lot of sets don't come with soup spoons. So even if you have silverware, you can obviously use these along with them. Okay. In the red, which is the Pavillion, they just changed the mug, okay? They have it more rounded. The other one was more square at the bottom, so they literally just made it a little bit more rounder. They do a lot of quality control. They do a lot of customer research and opinion polls, and so this was something that the customers requested. They didn't like the squared look. They liked the rounded look. So that's, other than that, it's the exact same pattern. You know, everything's the same as far as the stoneware. It still matches everything. It just has a rounded look, okay? Let's see what else. And then two last items. So this item is our new cafe mugs. So you can see that they're nice and tall. Again, they have the Moderna pattern on them. They're nice and big. They come in a set of 8. These are one of our new 3 booking gifts. This is another thing that sets Princess House apart from all of the rest. When you host your own Princess House party, again, whether it's through a home show, a book party, or an online presentation, and you have 3 of your friends that book a party from you, you get a choice of 5 3 booking gift items. There's 5 different ones that you can choose in the book, and we've had some of them for a while, but they just recently changed 2 of them. So these are one of the new ones. They will come in a set of 8. And they are free when you have 3 bookings held from your show. Now you have a year in which to do this, and I've had people do their own bookings. So I've had people like, okay, I really need cookware. Let me do a layaway for cookware. They do their own show, right? Just with a layaway. And then once they're finished with the cookware, then maybe they want the dishes. So all of that counts as a show. You can do your own shows. I had a woman once, she did all of her own shows. She did all 3 of the bookings to get this. Her friends loved the product, so she just spaced them. Every 3 months, she had another show. She had every one of them, and then she got them. So there's nothing wrong with that. So you can get a set of 8 of the cafe mugs for free. You only have to pay tax and shipping when 3 people book from you. All right. And then the other new booking, which again, this was a hostess special last year. Remember, sometimes a hostess special shows up again. So these are the Marbella. All right. I hope you can see. I know you can. The beautiful pattern on the Marbella, the scallop tops. So these are a set of 2. These are the medium bowl. I think this one holds 2 quarts. And then this is the large one. You can see how nice and big it is. This one holds 3 quarts. So these are stoneware. Again, hot foods hot, cold foods cold. They're gorgeous. They match anything that you already have, whether you have our Marbella or not. And these are a 3 booking gift. So some of you may have already had shows for me. Maybe you had a party last year in 2019 and you had maybe 1 booking from it. Okay, guess what? That means you only need 2 bookings to get the 3 booking gifts. So if you had a party last year with 1 booking, book another show now with me. If you book a party and get just 1 more booking, there's your 3 bookings and you're done. That's how it works. So reach out to me, Lindabradley at myprincesshouse.com. My job is to help you get everything that you want, and it is the best part of my job. So thank you for joining me. Let me make sure I got everything because I'm known to forget things. I think I have it all. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy watching my videos. If you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe and like my video. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Please share my link on your page and tell your friends about me. If you're watching me on Facebook, go to my YouTube channel. Find me under Princess House Linda and like me there, because this way you'll see all of my videos and you'll never miss them. Okay?